Love my streamer. Can't believe it's been so long, can't wait for more months Simdish flower.
Jamji. Jamji, Jamji. Jammy Jammies. Levi did Christmas music? This is news to me. What's up, guys? Good time zone to you. Good afternoon for me. Almost evening, but not quite. It's so good frozen. What is? Dark chocolate covered acai and blueberry. I actually think I have that, but not frozen. First live stream, welcome. Shocking news. I'm still under the weather. I don't know when I'm gonna be free and back to my normal self. Getting like, I feel like I healed up to like 85% and I've just been stuck at 85 for like almost a week now. So I'm sorry. I wake up and I have like about an hour allotment where I'm just like coughing and blowing my nose and just like trying to cope with being awake in my current state. So I apologize. Streams have not been at their normal time. Jack looks comfy. It is. I got a Target, I think last year. Target. This is like one of the coolest things I've probably seen at Target. Maybe they'll bring them back this year because they're cool. But yeah, I think we're all sick. I downloaded Opera GX because Unite keyboard is clicky clacking. I thought I would hate the keyboard sounds, but I love it.
Dear Diary.
I love it.
Dish,
It feels good on my brain.
Describe it, but you look like you're a character in Pokemon. Like either a mom or a rival-like. Also, who's your fav Pokemon?
Whoa, I'm honored. A trainer? I'm me and Fob and Jake might three-way split and Atsu too might four-way split up the like super expensive Japanese cards because they're all coming out. They're all flying out and they're gonna be here for our Christmas event, our Christmas gift exchange, and we might blow some money on Pokemon cards. It's so expensive to buy for one person, so we'll split. My favorite Pokemon will forever be Chansey, I think. I love Chansey. Oh, speaking of Pokemons, my freaking Umbreon light's not on. There we go. He did keep his promise. He did. He's put in a lot of work and time and money to make it happen. So make sure when that video comes out, the gift exchange video, make sure you watch it and share with your friends. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. But yeah, I think he locked in a sponsor. Thank God. So he's flying people out and putting them up in hotels. I didn't know that was what he was doing. Red for Christmas? Good news. I found my RGB remote. So I can actually do that.
Almost 2 years. I love your jacket smile.
Ow. Ugh. How about the front-facing lights? Because I can adjust those. Those are Philips Hue.
Hello.
How about this? How about this? It doesn't work. It's too bright. I'm cleaning this out. I'm cleaning this out over like the next couple days, so surely I'll be able to adjust the lights someday. Very orange. Too orange. Where'd you find all that stuff in your room? Slowly accrued over years. This I built. It's actually a helmet, can be worn on the head. This I stole from...
Dear Diary.
Superior and Serena are serving C. Charisma, U. Uniqueness, N. Nerve and T. Talent.
What are you talking about? Thank you for the 100. This I stole off the set of a Genshin show I was on. This I won from a Japanese crane machine online. I bought all these manga. What's this? These are like Genshin standees that I've gotten from events. And the plushies are a mixture of personal purchases and gifts.
You stole? Sussy imposter among us.
Listen. Yes. Next question. It was just gonna end up in storage. Untouched and unloved.
Stoofy_ says I wore the merch tee to my 21st birthday
Aww.
lunch less than 3 took a while to get to Oz but so worth I love it X hope
Oh,
you get
good.
100% better ASAP.
Thank you. Thank you for your forks. Oh. I would like to be 100% too. I just have to not think hard about any of my ambitions or plans because I will look at those things under the current feeling that I have, which is no energy, no motivation, and I will lose hope about future projects. So I'm just living in the moment, doing what I gotta do. And we'll get to the big stuff when I feel better. No thinking. No thinking. Welcome, Echo. Welcome to your first live. You should play Last of Us. Oh, I see. Your name has Last of Us in it. I haven't played it, but I watched Joshua play it, and we really, really liked it. Rapture Samurai, thank you for the tier 1. You should play FNAF. Is FNAF actually scary? Five Nights at Freddy's? Or is it like gimmicky scary? Actually, I can't play anything until I finish I can't play any story games until I finish Little Nightmares 2. It's jump scary. Not scary at all. Stop. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're making it up. As a veteran, just play it. Chop, chop, Little Nightmares in. Five Nights at Freddy's sister location on your list after Little Nightmares. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is Genshin Impact. Any plans for Christmas? Content plans? I want to do something on my art channel. I want to at least put out one video. Just trying to figure out exactly what that is.
Thank you for another comfy stream.
Oh, thank you, Ghost. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty comfy because I only got about 2 hours of energy in me. And then my mom's coming over and we're gonna cook and watch Anne of Green Gables together. Be lazy. My mom. That is cozy. Did any of you guys watch Anne of Green Gables growing up? I feel like it is more niche than I realized. Because the first movie was released in the 80s. I wasn't born until 96, so I didn't see it till later, but dude, Anne of Green Gables there's such great movies. It's so different watching them as an adult. I loved Anne with an E. I need to watch Anne with an E. Back into the pit of artifact farming. I need to watch. Was Anne with an E good? Do you guys like it? Those of you who watched it? Because I mean, Anne of Green Gables. I read. Did I read the books? I had them. Maybe I still have them. They were my mom's, and she gave them to me. But yeah, this is such a great story. Netflix canceled it. Netflix cancels every good show that they make in favor of these like obnoxious reality TV shows. Where's my crystal fly trap? Yeah. Why did I put it there? We need to cancel Netflix. Honestly, you're right. You're right. Lots of people's first streams. What brought you here? What was it? Okay, I will watch Anthony. I think the Little Women, the second version, I don't know whose choice it was, but there was some dialogue that was like directly pulled from Anne of Green Gables. Like it almost felt like an homage to Anne of Green Gables, or Anne of Avonlea more specifically. So I feel like they definitely, someone on the project is familiar with Anne of Green Gables and pulled from it. Came from YouTube? The Whispers. Gabby, thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Winona Ryder or the 2019 one? The 2019 one. There's some dialogue when Joe and Lori are talking on the hill and she like rejects him finally. There's some dialogue that is exactly the same cadence and delivery as when Anne rejects Gilbert in middle of Anne of Avonlea, I think. I don't believe I will ever marry. That line is in both. In Greta Gerwig. I'm sure Greta Gerwig has watched all the Anne movies. I'm loving your stream music. Well, I can't take credit for any of it because these are all requests from viewers. Little Women makes me weep. Me too. Have you read it? Have you read the book?
My friends and I watched The Hunger Games last week and it was such a palate cleanser after the Marvels. The movie was so dark for a 12+ age rating, but it was good.
Oh, it was dark. Well, I guess I expected that. I haven't seen it yet, and I'm a big... I love Hunger Games, so I need to watch it. Surely I have enough energy to go sit in a movie theater. Well, you should have turned on the lights. Ethan, you are too young to be making bad jokes like that. I can't have one of my main editors making jokes like that, Ethan. Because your sense of humor is gonna bleed into my videos. Main editors. No, please, I just have a stuffy nose. Like main editors. You're welcome. Dude. Is this Legend of Ashitaka? What a film. What a film. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. You're not invincible, Ethan. He's kind of invincible. I was thinking, well, the other day, what would I do if Ethan had to, like, move on from editing for me?
Hello, Estish. Hope you are feeling
just
better.
die.
Haven't been able to watch stream in a few days, Saj.
What is this? What is happening here? So about that, stop! Don't even think about it. Think of leftovers. Actually, Ethan edited a Lethal Company video that I'm gonna put up on my side channel. I haven't watched it yet, sorry. I haven't watched it yet. Leaked. we're just garnering excitement. I can't wait to watch it. I go back and I watch the videos. I've watched all the Lethal Company videos or streams back on like 2x speed to look for clips and stuff. But yeah, sorry. One more thing. If you guys like Little Women and you've never seen Anne of Green Gables, highly recommend. Obviously, it's an older movie, so they have to get over the the shortcomings of like an 82 film, but I don't know if it was low budget, but I think it was a decently small project, so just have to deal with it. It's worth, though, worth. Face your fart. I didn't say that. Banana. Ashitaka is like, it's like peak masculinity, if you ask me. Divine masculine, is that what they call it? And what's his name from The Wind Rises?
Hi, Mestish. Took me a second to figure out how to use the Prime sub lol, but just wanted to say I appreciate what you do deeply and have been living in your merch since it arrived on my birthday.
Oh, thank you for ordering my merch. Quinoa bowl. Thank you for the Prime. Nekovi, thank you for the 19 months. Paralysis, thank you for the 100. Yori for the Prime sub, 7 months. Salty Mango, thank you for the Prime, 7 months. Go Sick, thank you for the 3 months. Sorry, I'm late on that. Medic, thank you for the 22 months. Sunny for the 28 months. Runity for the 10 months. Thanks. And yeah, Dero from Wind Rises, same thing.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure.
Poppy Hill? I haven't watched that one. I'm making my way through all the ones that I haven't seen. Dude, the UK has all Studio Ghibli movies on Netflix. That is not the case. You have to have, I think you have to have Max? Is it Max or Peacock? I'm tired. All these streaming services. I had to to watch. So Anne of Green Gables, the first one, is on Amazon to buy. So I bought it. But Anne of Avonlea, the second movie, is not on Amazon. You have to go. The only place to stream it is an obscure streaming service called Gazebo that like specializes in period pieces. So I had to make an account just to buy a digital copy of Anne of Avonlea and the next one, which I'm watching right now. I had to download a whole app. It's just period pieces. Oh, funny. Probably the most I've paid to watch movies at home in like ever. When was the last time you paid more than $1.99 to watch a movie that wasn't in a theater? What am I doing? Oh. Wait, do I have fragile resin? So I should use it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I should use it. Hello. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the streaming service doesn't have any free. It's not like you buy a subscription. It's just a website that is free to make an account, and then you rent or buy the individual shows that are on the website. December. I do want to make Christmas videos. I just have to decide which ones. I might I might make a vlog out of when they're all here. I just have to see how much I want to be filming.
Happy 21 months.
Christmas. It's Christmas. Just gonna use my companionship team. It'll be fine. No healers. I like Max Worth for Ghibli. I agree. I think Max has a good selection. Netflix is in freaking shambles though. They cancel the best shows. They are removing shows that people like. And they're just like, I feel like they're funneling all their money into the Netflix originals, which are sometimes really good. But they do one season or two and then they cancel it. Like, what is the purpose of that? Why? Oh, shoot. Like, what is the merit? They went the Stranger Things level of craze in the first season that didn't happen all the time. Well, maybe I just need to start buying physical DVD copies of the things that I... Oh, that's so funny! Oh! Oh, wait, no, it's a goblet. No! I thought this was a timepiece. Ugh, you are so cringe for that. I still don't have either one of those pieces, a circlet or a timepiece. In Marchus. I kind of want to collect DVDs again. I just have to figure out how to get them without paying like crazy prices. I do think we're going back into like a physical... I feel like physical copies of things are going to get more popular because we're in like a hyper digitized age right now. But it's tough because things get taken down. Like media gets lost because the only streaming service that had it like removes it. So it's like if I really like something, I kind of have to have a digital version of it these days. My Writhely is so capped because of my lack of artifacts. Ay. Or even worse sometimes is that media gets like changed. Like Netflix can just change something or remove something from or add something to a movie or a TV show or like remove episodes. I'm like now that media is like gone forever. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But yeah, the fragile nature of like it's good, I guess. Wow. I wish I could give this to someone who had Linny. I really do. That's so pretty. Yeah, it's just media getting erased. It's gonna push people back to like enjoying physical copies of stuff. I've noticed Marvel is doing a lot of like tins, like special collectibles in physical copies of like DVDs and stuff. Maybe the new Pyro will use a 4-star. I'm just like I basically keep every piece from these two sets because I'm just assuming that like all of the characters are gonna, or there's gonna be a lot of value from. Ow. Aye. Best song to come out of Fontaine. It feels so different from most of the music. This is the first one I heard when I jumped in the Fontaine waters. Can we bring back DVD players and laptops? Yeah, the pendulum might swing back with DVD players or something.
7 months, yippee.
Or we could go like the things could move the like the Nintendo route where you just get like a little chip. It probably won't be DVDs. It'll probably be something, whatever the next generation of media playing is. I don't know. I'm not techie enough to know to even guess what that would be, but yeah, just a cartridge. You open the big tin, and it's just like a tiny little movie cartridge. If Genshin comes to Switch, will there be a physical release? That is an amazing question. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know.
29 months sometime runs so fast.
Do all Nintendo games have to have a physical version? They don't, right? You can just release something digitally. Amiibo Genshin characters. I don't know. Genshin on Switch is like never gonna happen, I feel like. Fanfare. Nice. Oh shoot. Never say never. I wonder who is like holding it up. Like, is it Nintendo? Do they not want people to play Genshin Impact on Switches? Or maybe it's too intense of a game? I don't know. Like this. No, that's okay. I can go. After this, we'll start the fremi event. You can just download it unless they include a Welkin or Primos with a physical version bot. It would be unfair to make one platform pay for and not the other. Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't think about that part. Genshin Impact. Physical Nintendo Switch cartridge. $69.99. That would go over well. Hiya. What the freak? Why does it... I hate getting interrupted with Risley. That's actually why I really like using Dea with him. Stop! Stop. Bum, 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 bum. Nala, hey, there was an earthquake today in the Philippines. Are you and yours all right? I saw video footage from it today. And any other Filipino gamers? Are you guys okay? There was an earthquake here too since we're so close to the Philippines. What the heck? It was pretty bad, right? Earthquakes suck. I think we get earthquakes in California. I would definitely choose them over like other natural disasters, but I still they're spooky. It happened in the south part, and there are tsunami warnings. Oh right, oh right. Oh gosh. Well, I'll keep tabs on it. Tsunamis, dude. Nighttime. What is a boar tide? We have bad boar tides? About... Oh, it's sunrise. Yeah, tornadoes are spooky. What if we cancel the natural disasters? What could they do then? Oh, salty mango. If I saw a tornado, I'd think it would be the end of days. Yeah. I have family that lives in Oklahoma, so... Family. LA had a tornado warning. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was weird. Yeah, we get earthquakes. We get earthquakes and flooding. That's about it. But the flooding is primarily our own fault because we do not have the infrastructure to support heavy rain to cope with it. I remember I was glad I don't live in a place where earthquakes and major natural disasters don't happen. Yeah. America guys had all of it. Just all in different parts of the country. On the contrary, I love hurricane weather. It's like so hard for me to wrap my head around. What is this cursed song? Could have known. Could have known it was going to be Ethan. I don't like wind. We get earthquakes. Yeah, earthquakes and flooding is pretty much all California has to deal with. Loving hurricane weather is quite parasite of you to say. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Although I do typically like bardcore. I like bard music, but maybe not all the bard music, you know?
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in!
Okay,
Paimon,
okay.
in. Is this level okay?
Stop!
Can you hear Paimon?
Gracious. Okay. Where's my question mark team? Hey. Okay, event quest team.
Time for afternoon
I don't have Lenny, so I can't have the full squad, but
I've got nowhere to go.
no clue who else is in this event, so
I knew you'd miss me.
you know, she's the Archon. Well, and then Nouvelet, you know.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbed.
He's always present somewhere. I heard this event was kind of sad. I heard it was kind of sad. Which is good with me. Aw, what a nice place to start. Hey, De La Roche. It's me. The main character.
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
What NPC problems are we solving today?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
We received a commission request.
Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got two super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently. They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
But
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So,
So you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
exactly,
Not the
you're
fish.
right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales?
oh, I think my earring just came apart. One sec. That came out. But I don't see it anywhere. Okay, anyway. Oh, I found it. No, I didn't. That is dust. You know, my ears still haven't healed. My ear piercings. It's been like almost a year. I still can barely put in new earrings. Stacker.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps. Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie. The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face.
Mermaids!
It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance.
What?
Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way. And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them all. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Freaking Kokomi.
Sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
Do you have any concrete evidence?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se,
Penguin
but I've
mermaid.
heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Irenaeus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me. Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish sheps on the island can understand human language. Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just piling on the rumors now.
A merguin.
Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
Oh, marvelous.
Of
Then I'll just mark the
course.
stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Yes, of course. We are here to help always. Everything forever. Until we die. That is my purpose in life. Penguin. I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is Fremine's little buddy. What is the name? Got already. Pear. Pear.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there are some footprints over there.
So tired.
These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
Pear. 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 I like pears.
Wait, did you hear something just now?
Femi? He's so cute with this Scuba mask on.
Paimon? Traveler?
Remedy?
I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
Hi MS Dish. I was very anxious and overthinking today, but your stream is helping me relax. Don't blush.
You got it. Thank you. He's in his smile
Paimon,
palace.
are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Didn't even look like her description.
Huh? A water imp?
We're investing a water imp called Felxie?
Felxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else is trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
Then could you tell us about what's going on with you?
Sure, if that's in order.
Ah.
I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Felxie.
Oh.
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on! Fremina, you never take commissions from other people!
Yeah, but, she made a special request, but out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it.
Okay.
It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
The fish?
Yeah, we're both here on Corpa business.
Ah, I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Felxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise. So,
It's you!
all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
You're the Perguin.
So that's
The Merguin.
that actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Just Fremine preparing for another day of work?
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Whew. So in the end, it was just Fremine. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
Poor guy. It's like worst nightmare for someone who has like social anxiety.
Thank you.
Actually, how much work do you still have left, Fremine? Maybe we could lend you a hand.
Thanks for offering. But I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
What? We're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Is that what you'd like to do as
Oh.
well?
What a smooth running business plan we have here.
Huh. Alright,
Such
I'll
business
trust your
people.
judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there.
First time making it to stream. Welcome to stream. Sorry in advance. Some of it low energy today.
I've stored Felxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa,
I'm
Sounds
talking.
pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Felxie, are you there?
Sorry, I'm a bit... Okay. I'm a bit... Still a bit out of the weather. So less of my, you know, witty snide remarks this evening or this afternoon than usual.
So that's Fremine's version of Felxie. It's also penguin
That's
shaped,
cute.
just like Pear.
That's pretty cute.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear. It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Felxie, nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
Okay.
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea.
Paimon was rude in Farina's quest. It actually made me feel bad for Farina. Do you not feel bad for Farina in general? Because... Wait, I feel like she's deserving of a little pity. Miss Farina. I cry for Farina 10 times today. Okay, well, that's a little much. Paimon was very insensitive in the EN version. Yeah, seems to be a common theme. Paimon being insensitive. So.
As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
Not a tear for Fontaine from me, sorry. But not even any sympathy or compassion on her? I mean, she suffered so much.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
A weapon?
A weapon? Will Felxie have to fight?
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need
What?
to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand. Like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
His employer's creating a penguin army.
What an imaginative employer! Naming Felxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Look at that penguin, it's not hurting anybody.
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Yeah, is this Morse code? That's what it looks like.
Whoa, Felxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
I need to go. Doctor Who Special 2's been
here we go.
released.
I have
I
this
heard about
testing
that.
manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try?
I need to watch it.
It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. I've got a lot of backup boards just in case.
That's a motherboard?
Okay. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll be
Okay.
able to figure it out.
Yes. I have a master's degree in computer science, so won't be a problem for me, fremi. Debug motherboard. Wow, that's what? What? Right click to delete. Oh. Circuit not connected. Oh. I didn't see that. This is this easy, guys. It's the easy.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's
Women in
move on to
STEM.
the underwater part.
It's me.
It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after colorful shells and coral. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right?
More or less.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Oh. Sweet. But first, I saw... bit of an epic puzzle up here. I'm something of a programmer myself. I'm something of a programmer myself. What? Oh. Oh, wait. I have to shoot it directly through. What? Remarkable.
What a pleasant surprise.
Boo.
Truly an extra slice of joy.
Boo. It wasn't very epic, was it? Wasn't. When will the Conquest gift log come out? That is such a good question. I was thinking about it today. Because I think I have like an envelope full of stuff that I still haven't opened. I really should just upload it. Just upload the raw footage. I don't know if I have an answer. Oh, it's up there. Maybe the Conquest gift log will be the friends we made along the way. I do intend to set aside some time in December to like pick back up projects that I have left behind. I think there's like a full Genshin video that I haven't.
Over there. We'll be able to find
finished.
something that'll help us with our... This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and
Echoing
excavation
conch.
efforts. Here, try it.
As the prophecy foretold.
Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
Pretty. Ugh, I would love to be a diver and just collect pretty shells.
All right, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
Boba. Just stream it and act like it's a live unboxing so you can post it to the bots too. No. I have the footage on my PC too. Let's say I'm planning to release it in December. Yippee! Zaria, are you the commissioner? Oh. Oh, she do be singing.
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh,
That's true.
they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's
That's
only
true. Why does that
natural
name
for
sound
someone
familiar?
responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
Destry. Wait. Destry. Why does that name sound so familiar? Why does he look like Dunyarzad? Why does that name sound so familiar? Destry. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is sending me straight back in time. Do you... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna show you guys a YouTube channel, and I just want to know if it means anything to you. Does this mean anything to you? Is this, particularly this section, do you have any millennials in chat that this is remarkably familiar to? I'm scared to watch these. I'm actually scared to watch these because this is like they like barely uploaded. They uploaded such a small amount of videos. Des and Nate, the guy's name with the black hair, his name is Destry. Aren't a millennial. I know, I'm not. But I'm so close to being a millennial. But this is like such a time capsule of like millennial emo humor. 14 years ago. Yeah, they were like the emo boys. Yeah, I'm a baby boomer. They look familiar. I'm actually genuinely scared to click on this because I just feel like I'm gonna cringe. It's like old YouTube. I don't even know which one is the safest to click on. Little kids? That can't be right. How to do your hair like a G6. Wait, his voice kind of sounds like Slice.
How's my super Victorian child?
Does that answer your question? Oh my gosh. Wait, listen to his voice. Does he not sound like Slice at all? Oh my gosh. Mark my words. Mark my word. Oh gosh. These hairstyles, they will come back. Mark my words. Mark my words! Guys. Do you guys know Lena Bunny? Oh, the account is private. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Lita? Lita Bunny? I'm trying to find, like, iconic emo, like, scene style. Oh my gosh. Scene girl. I feel like it's already coming back a little bit. But like these images had girls, like all girls my age, in a freaking chokehold. Lita. Yes, Lita Monster Bunny. She was iconic. Anyway. Wow. Destry. That really sent me back. That sent me way, 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 way back. Way back. I wanted that hair so bad. Yeah, she deleted her channel. Yeah. The bracelets, the colorful hair, the over-the-top makeup. It's coming back. Mark my words. Oh, like this image? This looks like it could have been taken in the last like 3 years. It's like nostalgia. Oh gosh. Yeah, maybe not the concealer lips, but yeah. Yeah, that looks like AI. New and improved version of that will come back. Mark my words.
It's really nice to meet you, Madam Destray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
There's two things to know about fashion. Fashion is an well, it's more of two sides of the same coin. Fashion is a cycle. And the cycle, it goes in a circle, but the quality of the like choices that are being made, it just gets improved. Yeah, e-girl is kind of like an evolution of like the emo scene girl. It's a samsara. So fashion trends, if it's not back yet, it will come back and it will be just slightly different.
Greetings, my new friends.
Anyway,
just call me Zoria.
Genshin Impact.
You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh,
Oh, do you really think so?
do I look like a fairy too?
Of course.
Uh.
If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Yeah.
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
You've already flattered me, so I will do everything you ask.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right? Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes. He told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood.
Oh.
In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Oh, compassionate kid.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
It sounds like depression to me. It does sound like depression. But, well, I guess they didn't want to use like an actual mental disorder to describe it. Genshin speaking directly to its audience. Oh, it's a thing, really? It's like an actual diagnosable disorder? Huh. They've mentioned OCD before. Have they? Probably in a non-serious way, though, TBH.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son. But since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Oh my gosh.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
No, sounds like Omori.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Salacia plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses and made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and singing between the fields of golden taidaga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the iridescence parade, an important festival during which the new king will be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells, and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
And let him write a book.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
I'm surprised this part isn't voiced. It's kind of odd to have the player read this. The day of the iridescence parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters, so the kingdom fell. The king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. Just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
No, this is just like Amori.
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Wow, at least Mom actually cares.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy. He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition. Here, you can take a look.
Oh.
Ah, so Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
He's an artist too.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the water imp prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremi need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie, and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremi here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremi to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom.
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
Really? Really? Not sure I'm 100% convinced that you have to live it out in order to write a picture book, but I feel like that's just a way to push the plot forward. But I suppose I'll suspend my disbelief for a moment.
So we'll be playing it straight, or,
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved
What's his
to a place
name?
on the hill over there, so my son will have a better
My
spot to
son, my son.
convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps? All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Okay.
Zeria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremi, do you think her plan will work out?
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Madame. Oh, I thought this was a... luxurious. Bum, bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, madame. Madame.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds
A
it.
torch. Whoa.
So, it's legally yours now.
Gimme. Strike a silence. Oh. Sorry, not now.
What is it, Fremi? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
Mentally prepare ourselves? For what?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Yeah, you too.
Fremi, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zeria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
Ah, so that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fremi, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No. Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains.
Oh.
And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
What? It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Wow. Don't worry, I've seen all kinds of strange and difficult things in life. I guess I have.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Really? Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Freminet?
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
So the penguin town you mentioned was...
So you remembered.
What penguin town? Why doesn't Paimon remember?
Shut. Oh.
Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway,
Oh.
Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents.
Oh.
They're all really good at making clockwork toys, and Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear?
I'm gonna go there.
Didn't you make Pear yourself?
Shut up, Paimon. Obviously. You made the whole world himself, you idiot.
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized
I'm up
how
to here.
much I
I'm up to here
needed
with
him.
her.
So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Oh.
Freminet, are you sure you're
Shut.
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Well, that's a bit delusional, Freminet.
specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Really? I
still
just said that
delusion.
because you put on your helmet.
Have
It's
you
still
ever
delusion.
observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something. I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
Really? Like a miracle?
Well, if that's in order.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Thelxie's weapon? We don't want to keep you from finishing your commission.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet. Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now.
Okay. Interesting. Hot, cool, and sexy people are delusional. Let my boy... Whoa, that's beautiful. Gorgeous animation. Truly, truly. So beautiful. Wow. Oh, it's one of those events. I didn't realize that. Circuit board. animation went crazy. A little delusion never killed anyone. I hope they get harder. Broken circuits. Is that right? Wow. There could be up to 2 different circuits involving one debugging process. What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh. Wow, I am in STEM. I am in STEM. Ooh. Oh. Wait, what is the red one? Wait, what's the red one? Oh. If you're depressed, just don't be depressed. What are the red ones again? I don't know, maybe it didn't say. This is when I started looking at tutorials, yeah. Oh. Never mind. So the green one. Oh, it activates. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. So the red activates this. Okay. They turn. Okay. Now I get it. I think that was the closest I could get, actually. It's just the color correspondence. I am in STEM. Ugh, I hate being so tired. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I had more energy, but I do not. Oh, I see. Ah. Choo-choo! Oh, wait, no. I'll try again. There's only 2 left? Or 3 left? I want hard puzzles. Okay? Oh, this one needs to be longer. Oh. This one needs to be longer then. Oh, it can't go though. So the other one does. Ah, okay. All right, this one looks a little harder. So this needs to be activated.
What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle? Attire.
I'm gonna end my stream. I'm gonna end my stream. I'm gonna end my stream. I gotta end my stream. Surely it's not this easy. Ah. This one's the first one that's actually requires any brain power whatsoever. Oh, I see. So this needs to get past this before... Oy. Ah. Sneaky. Back scratters. Okay. Oh, weird. No. No. It just needs to be one off. Doing the guess and check method. Oh no. What y'all know about guess and check? Yeah. Love guess and check. Oh. Actually, what am I looking at here? Oh. Dang it, so close. I think this is right. Yeah. I wish there were more. I would like to do like 5 more of those. You know? More difficult, more difficult. First try. That's even hard. Not even hard.
Now, girls,
40
says
primos
Elastic, don't
each?
forget to hydrate.
Yeah.
Us kids gotta stick together, 07.
You're right, you're right. I need an endless supply of circuit puzzles. Yeah. Let me practice. What's this? No, wait. The event art is so pretty. I like that it sounds like a fairy tale. Delxie badges. Ugh. Guys, I don't think I can go on. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate how little energy I have. So frustrating. Like all I have to do is sit here and play games and talk to you guys. Like what an easy job, and I just have no juice. Zero juice. I can't remember
the value.
the last time a sickness has gotten me down this bad. Thank you. Did you guys get your 800 jade on Star Rail today? Or maybe it wasn't yesterday. Maybe it wasn't today. Recently.
See the meaning in all the endeavors of
Down bad. Maybe just a couple more days and I'll be back to like semi-normal. One can dream. I'm sorry to end so early, but I don't have it in me. All we want is for you to recover. I want to recover. I want to make content for you guys. I want to be funny and entertaining and giggly. I can't do any of that in these conditions. How am I supposed to live, laugh, love like this? Okay, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna sign off and hope that I start to feel better in the next couple days. Otherwise, I don't know. I will not lose hope. We're gonna raid Saki. She's doing a... What's she doing? I think she's doing a donathon. She's doing a donathon. She's playing League with Ansu. I think she's doing what people on League. Fighting! Thank you! I will. I'm gonna get better so I can make content for you guys. Alright, say hi to Saki. I will not see you tomorrow. But hopefully Monday. Angry! I'll say hi to Mama Dish for you. Bye.